Good day and welcome to our learning experience. Today we continue with our conversations on words kids need to hear at the hand of David Staal's book. So I'm a parent who functions on the cautious side of things. I had to learn to not continually say to my children, "Don't do this," or "You're going to fall," or "Don't climb on that, you're going to get hurt." I'm prone to think of the worst case scenario first. I had to think really hard to use phrases that don't create fear or inhibit them to try anything new. For example, "Are you holding on nicely?" "Find your balance first." Wise people taught me that children need to develop courage and self-assurance to try new things in order to become independent. They can only dare and venture the new and unknown when he or she feels that there is a support system and safety. I realized this when we went for a walk a couple of months ago, and there was a ledge my son wanted to walk on. He had the skill and the balance to do it, but he was anxious and afraid. I said to him, "Mommy is here. I'm next to you. I'll catch you if you fall." And just like that, he did it. He didn't fall, and he didn't need me to hold his hand, but my words gave him the self-confidence to do what he needed to do. After that, he felt confident enough to do it himself. The same kind of thing happened when Miane started doing sums. "Try it, my love. If you don't get it, I'll help." Now, we know that our children generally experience a lot of stress and anxiety in our society. We know that there are lots of restructured families and single-parent families. We know that children are often bullied and emotionally abused at school and even in friendships where they should feel safe. We know that children are often exposed to more than they are ready for. We know that our children are often caught up in a culture of performance and achievement. Children can thus easily feel anxious, confused, and unsettled. We live in a time where parents' emotional investment is extremely important for the formation of a sense of security and emotional stability. Your child needs to know that despite broken relationships, hurt, struggle, and uncertainty which he or she may experience, he or she can count on you. Your child needs to feel safe because you are there. This doesn't mean that you won't make mistakes or that you will always physically be there. That isn't the expectation. David Staal suggests the following elements to ensure that when you say, "My child, you can count on me," he or she can believe you. Firstly, care. Your child must know that his or her well-being and happiness is important to you. You have to keep up with what's going on in his or her life. What does she like? What challenges her? I always get a big smile on my face when I bring something home after work and my son says, "Mom, how did you know that was what I wanted?" The next thing is be present. When you and your children are together, be there. Make sure that there is a time that he feels he doesn't have to compete with your cell phone or other tasks. I remember feeling so bad one afternoon when I came home and took my phone shortly after saying hello to the kids. My daughter took the phone and looked me in the eye and said, "Mom." There has to be a time when it's just her time. Often some of the most important moments to really be present is when you see the children after work or school, or around the dinner table, or just before bedtime. Your body language, eye contact, and words must show that you are there and that you want to be there. Children can easily see through you if you aren't really available or if your thoughts are elsewhere. This undivided attention is time you are investing in your relationship with your child. Your child starts feeling, "I can count on mom or dad because I am important in his or her life." Then support. Give your child the encouragement and help they need, especially when they are going through a difficult time or when they have to do something challenging. Understand. Don't just hear. Listen to understand. Ask clarifying questions. Reformulate your child's questions and responses to show that you are really trying to understand, and allow your child to correct you when you misunderstand. This again shows your child that it is important for you to understand him or her. It shows sincerity and that you mean what you say. Then stick to what you say. Children remember more than we realize. If you are going to do something or say something or give something, stick to it. And if something comes up to change the plan, sometimes it can't be helped, explain to your child and apologize. Reschedule together and plan how and when you will get to it. Be a partner to your child. Show your child that you are doing life together with her. Here at home, we have our base and we make plans to take on the world. We are partners. Beware of suffocation. We could, of course, take this too far. To count on someone does not mean that you stand back and let that person do everything for you. It means fighting your own battles while having backup that doesn't disappoint you. Help your child understand this. You can count on me while trying new things, growing and learning how to handle yourself in the world. I am here. When you take this into consideration and make these words part of your daily life and conversations, your child can believe you when you say, "You can count on me." These words then carry weight and can have the potential to change his or her life. It can be a great blessing in a child's life to hear these words. Often a child's image of God develops from observing a parent or a parental figure. It can thus be easier for your child to believe that he or she can count on God if they believe that they can count on you. Now, this may feel like a too big responsibility, but God will help you and empower you. Ask Him. Before we continue to the next part, reflect on the following question. And if you are watching with someone, take some time to discuss it. And if you're watching alone, make some notes in your journal. The question is, does my child believe that he can count on me?